Hey guys, Mike from Chemistry. In today's video, we'll be going over how to solve for the percent abundance of isotopes. Let's start with the first example. So the first example says that nitrogen is made up of two isotopes, nitrogen 14 and nitrogen 15. Given that the nitrogen's atomic weight is 14.007, what is the percent abundance of each of the isotopes? So to start, let's just create a little table. We'll put the isotope in one column, the mass in the second column, the percent abundance in the third column. So we're given the we're given two isotopes. We're given that we have nitrogen 14 and nitrogen 15. So this 14 to 15, these are the mass numbers. Sometimes in the problem you might also be given the specific weight of that element. If that's not given, you can just use the mass number as the mass. So nitrogen 14 will say it weighs 14, and nitrogen 15 will say it weighs 15. And in the percent abundance, the way you can think about it is just of all the isotope, what percentage of nitrogen weighs 14 and what percentage weighs 15. It also gives us the average. So then the average here is 14.007 atomic mass unit. We need to solve for the percent abundance of each. So we can just give it some variables. We can say that the percent abundance of 14 is y, or sorry, x, and the percent abundance of 15 is y. And then to solve for this, we just use a weighted average. So we can do 14 times x plus 15 times y equals the average mass. Essentially, the mass times the abundance plus the mass times the other abundance equals the average. And we know that the abundance has to add up to 100%. We can just say that x plus y, actually instead of making it 100, we will make it 1. So the usual process is that you take the mass and you multiply by the percentage in decimal. So for example, if this was 60%, you'd actually do 14 times 0.6 because you have to turn the percentage into a decimal. So that's why it's x plus y equals 1, because I'm turning it 100% into a decimal, which becomes 1. Then this becomes a system of equation, so we can use substitution, and we'll just solve for isolate either x or y. I'll just isolate y, so y is going to equal then 1 minus x, and then once you have that, you just substitute that back in. So 14x plus 15 times 1 minus y equals 14.007. And then at this point, it just becomes algebra. So this stays as 14x. This one we have to factor, so this becomes 15 minus 15y equals 14.007. And then we just this is x instead of y. So that's we replace the y with 1 minus x. So that's just 15 minus 15x equals that. So now we combine the like terms. We'll keep the x on the left hand side. So this is 14 minus 15. That's going to be negative x. And we subtract 15 from both sides. So that'll be 14.007 minus 15. And that will give you negative 0.993. So divide both sides by negative x, and then that'll give you x equals 0.993. We know that x plus y has to equal 1. So if x equals 0.993, then y would have to just be 1 minus 0.993, and then that would just give you 0.007. This is the x and y in decimal form. To get it back into percentages, we just have to multiply by 100%. So we're going to multiply this by 100%, and that'll give us 99.3%, and then multiply by this by 100%, and then that'll give us 0.07%. And notice that the percentage add up to 100%. So that means the abundance of y is the abundance of nitrogen 14, which is x, is 99.3%, and then the abundance of nitrogen 15, which is y, is going to be 0.07%. That means of all the isotopes of nitrogen, 99.3% of it is 14, and the 0.07% of it is nitrogen 15, which is why the average atomic mass of nitrogen is pretty much very, very close to 14.
If you want to learn how to ace chemistry, if you want to learn what's the best way to study for this class, if you want to learn some neat tricks and tips to take into your exam and do better on them, then you should head over to my website and get this free guide, 12 Secrets to Ace in Chemistry. You can head over to www.conquerchemistry.com/chemsecrets. I'm going to include a link in the description below. Check it out. I think it's really going to help you, and you're gonna like it. Until next time, keep working hard and continue the good work.